Hi everyone, welcome back to the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. I'm GoLocal News Editor Kate Nagel. It's a college-centric show so far, just had Providence College on. I'm happy to welcome a student at Roger Williams University, Nicole Andreson. Thank you for coming on.
Nice to meet you.
I appreciate your coming here to Providence because I know there's a lot going on in Bristol. It is the 13th annual Roving Eye International Film Festival that's been going on this week and going on through the weekend. So letting folks know a little bit about what's taken place so far, what's still to come, but mainly I'd like to hear about how you as a student got involved with this film fest.
Okay, well, when I came to Roger Williams, I joined the Roger Williams Film Production Collaborative, and since then I've become more and more involved with Flickers, just because that collaborative has connections with Flickers. And this semester I'm working as an intern in Flickers, helping to plan the festival.
So did you have a sense clearly, going to the classes, studying the industry, about everything it took to go into putting on a film festival?
I had no idea. It's a lot more complicated than it looks. There's just like so many details you have to put together, but it's so rewarding when it all comes out together.
Excellent. Now again, they've had the film fest before. It started on Monday, so how's the week been? Again, balancing this kind of schoolwork kind of to the side a little bit as you focus on the festival this week.
Absolutely. We had a screening earlier this week. We had actually 7 films from our last festival be nominated for Oscars. So we had a special screening in 2 parts that included all of those Oscar-nominated films, and just like been in and out of the different screening buildings.
And again, moving into this weekend, still more to come. What's this weekend have on tap for you?
Well, on Saturday we have a kids matinee, which features a bunch of kids shorts, and then we have a feature documentary later that day called The Last Pig, directed by Allison Argo. And then Sunday, we're extremely excited. We have a short film called Triptych, directed by Katya Lam, and a feature documentary called Chasing Portraits, directed by Elizabeth Ryanecki. And then later that day, we have another screening called, it starts with a short film called One for the Road by Fernanda Faya, and then a secret feature film that we can't actually tell you the name of because it's so exclusive.
A secret feature film you can't tell us here in the studio, but will there be a time for it if folks want to go check out what the secret film is?
Yeah, it's at 4 p.m. on Roger Williams University campus, and the whole event has a guest speaker, Chris Sparling, who's actually a RWU grad, who's an award-winning filmmaker and screenwriter.
So how, as a student, has it been? I talked with you a little bit about the nuts and bolts, about putting this all together, but just interacting with these folks who are in the industry, and you watch the screenings, but you also get the chance to pick their brains and hear a little bit more about how it all works.
I mean, that's an amazing experience. In my 4 years, I've gotten to meet various Rhode Island filmmakers and various people connected to the Rhode Island film industry, and it's just an amazing experience to get all those connections.
Well, it seems like the culmination of a great 4 years at the college. What's next?
Well, right now I'm working on a short film with my film production collaborative. We make a great team, and I'm really excited to start filming it.
Working on a short film, no rest for the weary, going right from school, just continuing into filmmaking. How much more school is there left? When's commencement?
Well, I graduate next year, so I have a year and a couple months.
You have a little more. I thought you were on your way out, but you are just getting there with making a film. You've got some more time. So is that going to take up the bulk of your summer?
Well, I'm hoping to film it next year, so it's going to be taking the bulk of my free time.
And so do you think, talk with us about being at Roger Williams, again, being part of this process. You work closely with Flickers. I mean, how has that been to be able to incorporate both academia and, again, the real world?
Well, it's a great real-world experience kind of application for my, background. I've gotten to work with Flickers, watch films, help decide what films are going to be in the festival, and that's just a great experience. It's a great way to apply your skills.
Great experience, great partnership. And if folks are watching or prospective students are watching, would you say it was a good choice to go to Roger Williams to study film studies?
Absolutely.
Well, there's going to be plenty more of the film festival this weekend. Again, this is the Roving Eye International Film Festival. I just want to ask you one more thing while I have you in here. The theme is affecting positive change. So is that the common vein that's been throughout all of this? And how, as a student, does that mean something to you to say, wow, this really, again, could have a broader impact?
Well, with the film festival, we always try to bring in films from around the world that bring in a bunch of different experiences. We have like LGBTQ-centered films, we have Jewish experience-centered films, and we really just try to bring in, just make more thinking about the world, thinking about all the different things.
Again, bringing it all into Bristol.
Yeah.
Right there. Having folks come in, but sounds like some great films this weekend that the public might want to come and check out.
Absolutely.
Have a lot of the students been going to check it out as well?
Yeah, we've gotten some full houses.
Okay, but last question. I know I was asking about the end of the year. Any exams?
Yeah, I have 2 exams.
You're balancing a lot. I just want to give a shout out to Flickers for, again, getting you up here today to come into the studio to tell us again about the Roving Eye International Film Festival. It's been taking place all week. It is not over yet. We'll provide links to that so you can see what is playing this weekend. But Nicole, I appreciate your taking the time to come in.
Thanks so
having
much.
me. I'll let you go around the corner. And don't go anywhere. We'll welcome our next guest here into the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center.